Good morning. Today we're going to be discussing how to be disciplined. I am not disciplined myself. Actually a good representation of my disciplines is this pimple right here. Like I really want to pop this pimple. I don't have the disciplines to prevent myself from popping this pimple. To me, disciplines is doing the things you have to do without motivation, or also avoiding doing the things you want to do. For example, me popping this pimple, I really want to do it, but avoiding it is having disciplines. If you had an assignment and you have to do the assignment, but you can't get yourself to do it, but you do it anyway without motivation, that's disciplines. We do most things to avoid consequences. If you don't do your homework, you don't get a grade, that's a consequence. You don't go to the gym, you don't get big, that's a consequence. Most things we do have consequences. So how do you become disciplined as a person? Well, it's very easy. It's first of all, doing things without motivation. If you keep relying on yourself to have motivation to do everything, you will not succeed in being disciplined. But if you have to go to the gym every day with motivation, that's not discipline. That's just relying on your motivation. So first thing you gotta do is understand that you have to do things without motivation. Things without rewards directly. If you go to the gym today, you're not gonna get big the next day. Okay, you're gonna see those results in maybe a year or 2 years. Okay, those results don't come directly, they come after a long term. Disciplines is a part of that. Disciplines is having the ability to wait, be patient. So if you want to be disciplined, you want to be patient all the time. Anyway, we'll continue our talk after the gym. Let's hit the gym, pick up our homie first, fill up the gas, and let's hit our shoulders day today. I think it is. I'm not really sure, but we'll find out there.
Bro, hold it.
Listen. Anyway, back to me yapping about discipline. Working off motivation, but no disciplines is crazy. If you work off motivation, you're cursed, brother. Anyway, let's hit the gym. Today we're hitting shoulders.
Yes, sir. My favorite.
Yes. Something else with shoulders. We're gonna hit forearms. Something we never hit tight. Look, one of us is parked too close. I don't think it's me or him. He cut himself tight. It's W parking though. It's not me. It's definitely him tight. Alright guys, we just made it to the gym. Alright, aura tight. Okay, yo, there were so many spots here. How did we miss them all? Also, I think that's the lady that was trying to park beside me. Anyway, we're at the gym today. We're hitting shoulders. It's my 8th time telling you this, but it's okay, you know? Game is game. Like,
Nah.
I didn't trip. So it's only aura loss if someone else sees it, other than the cameraman. So some people ask me, no one ever asked me, but some people ask me.
Nah, they asked you in the comment sections, yeah?
Yeah, so people. You're hating. Yeah, so some people in the comments ask me, how do you like start with something? Like, how do you
build habits? It takes 30 days.
Ask me a question. Make it look like.
Yeah, Birm. Yo, how do I actually start hitting the gym though? Like, I feel, bro, every day I wake up, like, you know the type of guy I am. I always want to stay home. I never want to go outside and like actually hit the gym. So how do I overcome that?
The way to start any habit is to just like literally just start. Sometimes I'd be like waiting to do an assignment, right? Like, I do not want to do an assignment. I do not want to study. I don't want to go to the gym. Yeah, cameraman's about to die. The best way to do something is to just start. It's gonna feel like garbage at first. You have to start. You have to begin. If you don't start, you could never end. You know what I'm saying? First thing you gotta do is just start the habit. You gotta get into habits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get into the habit of doing. If you don't do it, if you don't start, you could never finish. But yeah, Loki, can you find us a gas station? It's like a routine, and once you get into a routine, it's easy to do it every day. Starting out first is so difficult, and that's okay. With every task, Yo, brushing my teeth at night. I didn't used to do that, but I started. First week was a mission, just even remembering. But once you start, it's easier. Trust me.
Why did you start hitting the gym in the first place?
Why did I start hitting the gym in the first place? Low key, it's because of my cousin. Shout out my cousin, bro. Easy double O Prodigy, we up next. Anyway, shout out my cousin. I saw him one day. I was like, yo, this guy's big. And he had a six-pack, but he fell off right now. He doesn't have a six-pack. I'm up next day. Anyway, my cousin has a six-pack, right? And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, it was the first time I saw him without a shirt. Pause. And I was like, that's crazy. I have to get a six-pack too now. And when I went to the gym, I remember it was Planet Fitness. I went to the gym. It was the first time. Fam, I started spamming. What's it called? I didn't know what to do, so I spammed the treadmill. And that's okay. If you start the gym for the first time and you spam the treadmill, low-key, I was a bit fat. I was up there in weight. So I started spamming the treadmill. I didn't know how to use any machine, bro. I remember I was like so young too.
Yeah, when you're young, you're not conscious.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't even know that people did this on YouTube, you know? Anyway, second thing I do, I'm like, okay, I want abs. What's the best way to get abs? Guys, abs are made in the kitchen. Everyone has abs. The ab muscle exists for everyone. It just doesn't show because there's so much fat above the abs. The only way to show your abs is to lose that fat. So I was like, bet. I didn't know that though. I was like, bet. It's a muscle. I'm gonna train it. Get bigger, tight, right? Again, I did not want to be her at all, bro. But I hate people who cross slow. There's a consequence of not going. If I don't go today, that's one skip. That's fine. So I was like, I bet I'm gonna go train the flip out of that muscle, you know? So then I went to this one ab machine at Planet Fitness and I spammed it like there's no tomorrow. I spammed the ab machine like life depends on it. I woke up.
Turn left onto Keel Street.
Hey, don't let them know where man's is, bro. So I started spamming the ab machine like there's no tomorrow. Every day I woke up. Every day I went to the gym. I spammed the same machine, bro. I literally woke up just to go to that one machine. Not even like two machines. One. Guys, let's get some gas in here. Guys, I think my dad does like 50. Yo, low-key, this is the manliest activity of all time. Like, filling up gas is the manliest day. Yo, make sure it doesn't go over 50. I can't name a manlier activity.
Yo, before you put it back, let me smell it.
What?
You don't do that?
Of course I do that too.
Look, you want to drink it?
What? You don't fill up the gas. This be lying.
I
Stop
do,
lying.
bruh.
When was the last time you filled up gas?
Like a month ago?
Yo, this thing is low-key taking a bit.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to think, yo, how do they know when it fills up? It stops, guys. It stops. Just letting you know. Okay, but my dad taught me this. He said keep going until it does this.
I know.
You don't know about that. Literally putting you guys on. Anyway, that was 68.
Yo.
Peak.
Bruh, you
Okay.
spilled it everywhere, fam.
My dad said do this.
Hold on, don't put it.
You want to smell it? Yeah, look, it look-y smell good, huh? Yo, stop. You could actually die from that.
I don't care.
What? I stopped the treadmill. I stopped everything else. And you know what's crazy? It worked. I started seeing abs. Thing is, the ab muscle, it's a muscle. The more you train it, the more it grows, the more it shows, okay? Even if you're fat. So, some people are fat, but they still have abs. That's because they have functional abs. Because they have abs that work. Cameraman is never straight, bro.
Bro, I am straight. I
spammed that same machine every day for like a good 6 months. Then I've seen people my age hitting biceps. I'm like, look at these goofies hitting biceps. They don't know about abs. My abs actually started showing a bit. But I was like, it looks so off. I had mad abs, the smallest chest of all time, the smallest flipping biceps of all time. Then I was like, okay, now that I have almost the abs I want, I could flex them, I can control them. I remember that. Now they know exactly where we live. I was like, okay, what's the next best muscle to train? I seen this one guy at the gym. He had the biggest chest of all time. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna start doing the same thing. I didn't even know that bench press existed at that point, right? So I started hitting this one machine. It looked like this, right? It's almost like bench press, but you're kind of oh, that almost caused a crash. It looks like a bench press, but it's not. So I started doing that, right? Until like until like Loki got a big chest. Then I realized that Loki have W chest genetics, right? I didn't know that, Loki.
Bro, you're black. Of course you do.
It looked mad unproportional. Stuff looked even worse. Now I was like, okay, now I have to start getting proportional. Now we're 2 years in. 2 years in, I realized, wait, okay, there's potential here. Then I kept going and going and going and going. Because when you start a habit, as I was saying, guys, when you start a habit, it's kind of difficult to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like the gym, it becomes part of your day. Once it becomes part of your day,
It doesn't take discipline to go to the
facts.
gym
It
anymore.
actually doesn't take that much effort to get up in the morning and be like, oh. Sometimes when I don't go to the gym, I'm like, yo, something's off. When I don't go to the gym sometimes, I feel like something's not complete on my day. It's like I forget to brush my teeth. It's like something like that. It's like brushing your teeth. You know what I'm saying? If you forget to do it, you feel, wait, something's off type. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for the gym. But yeah, guys, just start. That's for the gym. There's different things in life that require discipline. And that's okay. Just start. My biggest advice to you, I'm acting like I'm a flipping millionaire right now. But just start. Once you start, it'll be easy to continue going. You know what I'm saying?